Oh yeah, yeah. He wanna hang with a baby. He wanna hang with a baby. Yeah, yeah. He wanna with a baby. He wanna hang with a baby. Yeah, yeah. Ding ding. Uh, he gonna hang with a baby. He gonna hang with a baby. Let me tell you something. It's sexy, sexy. You did that. Hey, yeah, baby. You did that. First of all, let me tell you when you know your song be bumping. Let me tell you how you know your song bump. Yeah, like a bob. Uh, yeah, the song bumps like some gums. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I know I can't even get it out. I just want to get it out. I just need to get it out. Job for real. No, this is funny. True story. The jazz. When people on Instagram, it's not funny. When people on Instagram be taking forever to get to the point, I scroll. I scroll off. Yeah, I keep rolling and scrolling. So I don't know who need to hear this. You know, I just I don't need to hear this. But if you're gonna be making short form content, make it short. Okay? Make it short, goddamn me. Wrap this up. Oh, you see? This press girl, for real, because I be able to, man, I ain't just some ordinary people John was talking about. I keep telling y'all. Mm. So shout out to that. Y'all know what's going on with y'all. I see what's going on with y'all. Cause I can't sleep. Hey, yeah, yeah. He wanna hang with a man. He wanna hang with a man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I tell you I cannot, I sleep. But let me tell you, hey, yeah, let me tell you, like Fire Marshal Bill has it. First of all, before I tell y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. When you hear this, listen, let me tell y'all a quick story. I love when I be feeling like this too. When I feel like this is like, yeah. I say, yo. I guess what am I bored? I don't know. But I guess when I'm bored, my energy be up. I don't know. Cause it's so much going on. Y'all want me to tell y'all what's going on? Or y'all want the quick little story time? Yeah. Yeah. I say y'all got options in this bitch. I say y'all just got options up in here. Ah, ooh, Let me see which one I want to go with first. I just say, child just lay. But first of all, I don't even know why I'm up because my eyes is fucking burning. Do you hear me? Yes, I got swimming pool eyes right now. I said, baby, the fire. The fire. First of all, my shit's burning. So that might be a sign, you see. That bitch might need to sleep. I said, I just might need a little rest. Rest up. I said, baby, my eyes. Yeah, it's just something about the eyes for me. Yeah, got me rethinking my whole life right now. Now I'm like, did I really want to press live? Did I really want to go live? Is that what I want to do? Crazy thing is, my eyes been feeling like this all a damn a day. Like, nah, for real. Um, so truth is, like, man, my sleep has been off. It's been off, y'all. Okay, truth is, y'all know I'm moving and shaking and packing. So shout out to that. I said, God, Lord knows, I can't wait to go. I forgot that song. It used to be a song that said, "Ain't that Tupac?" He said, "Lord knows, Lord knows, Lord knows, Lord knows." That used to be my song. So shout out to that. Hit the like button, be like Tupac. That's my boy. But anyway, okay, okay. What was I finna tell you? Oh, okay. So I gave y'all a long story, yeah, versus the quick little story time, yeah. So the long story is, oh, your girl been going through it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Truth is, you know, um, child, it's been a little something, something, right, about this move. Yeah, dog, truth is. Ugh. I can't wait to see the goddamn truck. Yeah, I just can't wait to see the truck. The moving truck. Child, I can't wait. I'm gonna be running my shit. Do you hear me running my shit? But like, I don't know. It's just something about this move right here, y'all, that I've been like really, really overwhelmed. And then I have other stuff going on too. So shout out to that. Y'all make sure y'all pray for me. That's it. Just keep me on your prayer list. That's it. That's it. I said that's it. That's how. So shout out to him. Oh yeah, just keep me on your prayer list. But like, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. And then on top of the tears will fill up in the wells of my eyes. Oh yes, it will. Child. And then y'all know I've been in pain a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. My body be having me doing the Texas two-step, child. Yeah, nah, I be trying to work it out. And the craziest thing about my body too, right? Well, I'm just now starting to realize and I'm just now starting to learn. Like, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Sometimes, but it's sometimes it like takes for you to start talking about something for little things to start popping up and you start noticing stuff that you never noticed before. So shout out to that. But like, yeah, back to what I was trying to do, yeah. Man just be doing annoying shit at the like it's like I just sometimes I don't even know when my stuff gonna start hurting. You know what I'm saying? It just do it out the blue, you know. So imagine you just get your little walk on and then, oh shit, what was that? That shit's so fucking annoying, y'all. It's so fucking annoying. And I know I was just saying that like I'ma take it like a G. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. But I don't know. I thought about it. I was like, well, listen, it's two options. Surgery. No, no, no. Probably three options. Because, yeah. I'm just knowing what the doctor gonna say. They probably gonna say two. They're gonna say three, one or three things. They're gonna say either like either Shay Renee, you need to go to some physical therapy, which I think they're gonna offer that anyway, right? It just is what it is. And outside of that, my options is gonna be medicine or surgery. I don't want no surgery. I'm not gonna get surgery. If I was gonna get surgery, I would have got surgery a long time ago, child. Yeah, what? Things would have been propped and I dropped. Yeah, what? Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Oh, and I would have. But child, please, God said, Elvina, and fool's dead. Yeah, period. Like Selena has said, oh, what I, God said, it's fine with me. True stories and shut up to that. So I just learned to get comfortable. Like, yeah, like comfortable. I said I got seated. Yeah, true story. I got seated in his body. It is. I said this body, yada 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 yada. Yeah, this one here, this shit right here, this shit right here is all mine. So shut up to that. And so, uh, uh, yeah, I just ain't doing that, like unless I absolutely had to. I ain't getting no surgery unless I absolutely have to. Amen. Ugh, that's out, But then I was like, man, maybe I do need to go to the doctor and get some medicine out. You know what I'm saying? I said, hold on, 6, 7, hold on. Because that medicine do be good. Yeah, that medicine be good. So shout out to that. But the only thing about the medicine though that I don't like is they be like, this is temporary, you know? No, this pain ain't temporary. Why the medicine temporary? Like, no, this pain. What do you describe this pain as? Acute? Okay, period. Cause what? No, take the what and leave the what. If you know I'm gonna be in pain for some years, give me some prescription for some years. God damn it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Yeah, truth is that's where me and medicine butt heads, so to speak. Oh, child, but y'all know I've been in pain, child, trying to nurse myself in back to good health. Trust me, I have. Ooh, trust me, I have. Child, I've been just on the medicine cabinet. And y'all know I don't even take medicine like that. I don't. But speaking of which, I'm ready to take some now. Yeah, the way I've been feeling, child. So anyway, but like no, honestly, oh shoot, I forgot my stuff was going there. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Oh, I forgot my stuff was going there. That is just, oh, Lord, child. Oh, life, right. Oh, God. 2 more days, 2 more funky ass days. And it's crazy because I want today to be Friday. I want today to be Friday. Uh, nah, I said I'm through. This week has been taking me. This week has been sending me. And the week before that, nah, for real, like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. It's been a lot. I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't gonna even hold you like Texas. It's been a lot. But I'm maintaining. You know that. Y'all know that. If it's one thing about me, I'm gonna do that. You see? Cause I got God. Without him, I don't know where I would be. True story. Oof, 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 oof. Child, my eyes. Ooh, my eyes. They all googly googly. Yeah, my eyes said good googly moogly. I need to be asleep. That's a sign. That is my sign. Like you really need to be asleep. What is you like something? You ain't gotta get up every time a little something wakes you. I'm just saying. What a day. I had a good day though. Did y'all? I hope y'all had a good day. I did. It's so shut up to that. I sure the hell did. Um, I just did a little something. You know, I got online, did my podcast. Shout out to that. Politic with my audience. And then after that, what I do? I know I chilled. I did some things that I needed to do. Um, I ran an errand. Never made it past the store. That's what I was supposed to do that I didn't do. I wanted to go. Give me something for my leg, but I didn't because I was having a better day today. I realized that when I got home, I was like, well, hot damn. I forgot to go past, one of these little stores and see about me something for my leg or whatnot, whatnot. But again, today was a better day. Okay, so shout out to that. Baby, I had a better day. Mm, mm, mm. Uh, it's like God was like, when I first saw you, I already knew. Uh, there was something inside of you. Yeah, it was so inside it's so here. Yeah, baby, say yeah. So yeah, I had to extra to pepper myself. So I took myself right on into the hair salon. I said, "Excuse me, can we cut my ends?" So shout out to that. I kept my appointment to get my ends cut, y'all, because I needed it. Yeah, truth is, when she got through, I looked in that mirror and I was like, oh God, not a split in sight. I said, it ain't even an end in sight. I said, go on, girl, you got me looking like I'm ready to wear a bar. For real. I said, okay, I'm almost at Roger Bob status, girl. Yes, baby. I walked up out of there feeling like Tina. Oh yeah, love had everything to do with it. So shout out to that. And my hair feel good too. Soft. Good and soft. I just got me a little shampoo and conditioner and got my ends cut finally. Thank you. God, yeah, cause hey. Period. I was doing a good job. I was doing a good job myself. I sure was. Period. I was doing a good job, but like now, after letting somebody else do it, I could tell that like, yeah, nah, I was definitely leaving shit behind. And truth is, I still had split ends on my head, but like now, okay, shout out to that. I see a little bit of growth, y'all, cause I'm starting to realize, that that's part of the journey. Keeping the ends cut is part of the journey. So I did that. No, I don't gotta do that no more this month. Yeah, nah, truth is, because I had that on my to-do list. Got that done. Now I'm trying to get some of this Cardi B stuff. If y'all, she, I'm just saying, because they saying her stuff launched again and sold out again, which I'm not surprised. I mean, it just is what it is. I guess that's what happens, when you let anticipation build up. Hold on, when you let anticipation build up and you got it like that, let me just say that. Yeah, now truth is you gotta have it like that, cause yeah, nah, true story. Cause I was listening to this woman the other day. Well, I not listening. I saw this woman the other day, that did an ad that said she was coming, like, to a city near me type stuff. And I'm like, okay, girl, come on. You know what I'm saying? I said, go out, go out, go out, go out. Right? Girl, this lady said, y'all know this lady said, first of all, hold on. I know y'all, but hold on. I'm trying. Give me a minute. Hmm. This ain't no short. Hey man, this ain't no short. And this ain't no real either. In fact, when I think about it, I make content for people that have long, long anticipate. What's that shit? Oh my god, attention spans. Okay, so shout out to that. Anyway, the lady was talking about she coming to a city near me with some food. I'm like, girl, come on. I said, come on, for real. She gonna say, but like pre-orders only. She ain't taking no walk-ins. Ah, well, okay. Shout out to that, And yeah, back to doing me. I went, cause girl, please, when ma'am, I don't even know you. Yeah, like the song said, we don't even know you. Yeah, we don't even know you. I forgot whose song that was. But like, girl, I don't know. I don't even know who you is. I'm about I got to do some prerequisitions. Girl. It's, so anyway, it is what it is. But I'm sure, she'll be just fine. Yeah, cause that's how life works. I'm telling you, life works just like that. Like what's for you will be for you, each and every time. I said, no, it's going to be for you each and every time. So shout out to that. No, I didn't live long enough to know that, like, some stuff people be forcing, like, I'm just not into that. Yeah, no, true story. Let me tell you something. The last pair of Air Force Ones I bought. Ugh, for real, and I'm not even being funny. I'm being funny, but I'm not. Does that make sense? So do that. Like that's what be crazy about, like how my stuff be coming. You see? But no, true story. The last pair of Air Force Ones I bought, I felt like they was a waste of my money. I was like, you gotta quit buying shit because you see everybody else doing it. That's how I feel. Like I can count on one hand how many times I wore 'em. I just played, you know? Yeah. Like somebody's favorite song, I played all day with that. I played in them shoes and I played with my money. You see? Yeah, no, true story. Eh, eh, and with that being said, like, I'm just not into forcing shit. I don't like that. You see? I don't. Mm-mm. I like just organic things, you know? No, true story. So like that's why I be willing to do like what needs to be done. You see? Uh uh and it don't be hard. Yeah, truth is, it don't be hard. Like some people just like, for instance, it's just some things I'm just not into. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But like, let me give an example. Let me give an example, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I love what listen. When I listen, this has a I told y'all this before, I would tell y'all again. So shout out to that because I like that shit. I like that shit. I like that. I like that. When I tell my babe, hold on, he be like, hold on was a song made in the 90s. He kills it. It's so cute. I be like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. You try to get in there. I be like, oh, you just try to get in there. So anyway, now I done forgot the original story. But you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Remember I told y'all I had a quick little story time for y'all. Shout out to that. I ain't forgot. I said I ain't forgot. This the perfect little time. So tell me why. It's a true story. So tell me why. It's not funny. This ain't funny. And don't try to say how. But tell me why a long time ago. It's crazy, right? Because now I feel like I don't even want to tell the shit no more. But now for real, a long time ago, something had happened where I was like getting into it with this dude, right? And this other dude chimed in and started telling me to shut up. He started telling me to shut up. Baby, what you do that for? Oh my God, what you do that for? Well, I tell y'all, my baby was up in there like in 2.5. And what I tell y'all, he came with the most stupid, I mean, stupid, ugliest look upside this man head. Like it was crazy, y'all. It was like you had to be there. Try it was so crazy the way he was looking. Shit, I was scared. For real, I was scared. He was burning a hole in his bed. You know what I'm saying? Burning a hole in his bed. And then he finally looked. So the man finally realized, like, damn, somebody looking at me. And he started like trying to, you know what I'm saying, be friendly and shit. You know what I'm saying? My baby like immediately, I want to be friendly with you, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, all I know is he was like, you see this one right here. When you see her right here. Like, I'm telling y'all, I will never, ever. We hadn't even been together that long. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know. We probably had, let me see. I don't know. But I know our stuff was, you know, I know it's kind of still fresh, you know. Serious though, yeah, all the while we been serious, like been about you and I'm still about you. So shout out to that. But like That shit is crazy. So like, I don't know. I always like, and then it's something else when people be saying now it was something, I don't know, something popular. Remember when he said, you say this right here, this right here? I used to like that too. But like, nah, it's just the way he said it. He was like, nah, yeah, nah, huh? Like, huh? When you see huh? Yeah, nah. You leave that one alone. I loved it, y'all. When I say I loved it, that motherfucker was acting so fine. He was acting so scared. He was acting so scared, so scared, and all quiet time, man. That whole swoop. Oh, swoop. And I loved it. I loved it because that's one thing that I can say. I can't stand stuff like that. Yeah, nah, I can't stand stuff like that. It just is what it is. Y'all know how people be saying, women need to stay in women's places and whatever. You know how people be saying, same thing. Same thing. When you see a woman, whatever, whatever, mind your fucking business. That's how I feel. Like, what? Like, huh? Like, don't say shit to me. That's how I feel about it. Don't what? Don't say shit to me. Period. If I ain't got no what? Shit, I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no baseball bat, homeboy, you know? Like, I don't. So, in other words, I feel like men shouldn't be addressing women, period. It's not manly. It's not. It's one of the furthest things from it, period. So I just feel like hopefully he learned his lesson that day. Yeah. I hope he realized that he got a blessing and learned his lesson. You understand? Period. Like, yeah. Because you don't know. Yeah. Sure. Like, that's just crazy to me. I don't like that. I don't like that. I never like that. I don't like that. Period. I do not like women. I do not like when men come at women about nothing, funky booty, like nothing. And I do mean, absolutely. Like what? Nah, don't I wouldn't give a fuck. You hear me? Period. Hands down. I don't care what she did. Period. Yeah. Gone. Slide. Let her make it home, Skilly. You feel me? Let her make it. Because you don't never know. I feel like, it might be some pressure behind that one. It just is what it is. Especially because she not a guy. You know what I'm saying? Period. She not a guy. And I'll take it a step further. You got some guys who don't even address guys the way they address women. And that is just gross. That's one of the most nastiest things running rampant. You understand? Like men that just like, and I'm big on that. Oh yeah, nah, truth is I tell y'all that all the time. Listen, and I don't care who you is too. Yeah, yeah. Like the baby said, I see how you be looking. I hope you don't think you know bully. Yeah, now what? It's don't it ain't this ain't that. This ain't that. This ain't gonna never be that. Same reason why you don't fuck with Mike Tyson. Yeah, no. Don't fuck with me either. I'm telling you right now, don't. Like I've been like that since I was real young. Like real young. Yeah, true story. Cause like you know how that go. People like to pick and choose. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. If you gonna be tough, bitch, be forward tough everywhere you go. I mean, no, everywhere you go. Cause I'm big on energy. True story. I'm the type of person, I'm extremely big on energy. Yeah, pipe down. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, pipe down. When you see a real one in your presence, pipe down. Yeah, cause no, this ain't that. Yeah, what? This ain't that. But yeah, yeah, that was a quick little story time. That ish was funny. It was funny because just like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? That energy, it left. I was like, well, where's the same person that was just telling me to shut up? You know, like where's he? Shit, you cosplaying? Cause like you what? You're not even talking the same. Yeah. Yeah, what we talking about? Uh, so anyway, so yes, I just wanted to tell y'all that tell me why that was so freaking funny to me. Period. I said, okay. But anyway, y'all, what else is going on? What y'all doing? Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. Oh, oh. It's Thursday. And I'm ready to get it. I might got a little extra pep in my step today, y'all. Remember, like I've been chilling. Remember recently I was like, man, I'm for the pack. And put all this shit on my back. I'm gonna get man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get this shit back. I just slowed all that down. Yeah, truth is I just slowed all that down. But then too, yeah, no, I have. I need to get back on that. And I guess I will this weekend. Probably even today. I don't know. How y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about it? Y'all wanna watch me pack? People kills me when they do content like that. I don't knock it, but and hold on. I'm not talking about that type of content. People kills me when they do the cleaning content. And it's not because they cleaning. It just be the fact that they are cleaning a nasty ass house. Yeah, no, truth is, someone be cleaning a nasty ass house online. Almost like they let it get nasty for content, but then I'm smarter than that. You know, that's possible. But it's also possible that they just let it get nasty. you know, and that's their cleaning routine. Child, I could never. Ugh, what? So that's probably why I be so, you know, because, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna let my house get nasty, period. Because I wasn't raised like that. the fuck? And so that's probably why I get tired of, I get tired of being at home sometimes. I love home. Y'all know that. I want to be at home, but I do. I absolutely love home. I love being at home. I love being in the comfort of my home. And most importantly, I love my fucking bed. Oh, shout out to Drake. When Drake said, I only love my bed and my wall. Man, he was cooking a little bit. He was cooking, man, because, man, my bed. My bed, my bed, my bed. I love my bed. I think that's another reason why I be hurting so goddamn much, but that's a whole other story for a whole other day. But uh, I do. I love being at home. But when you're at home as much as I am, you get tired sometimes. It just is what it is. You get tired sometimes. So my biggest thing is I just be needing a change of scenery. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Way, way more. You see, probably way more than my significant other. I would say. Um, yeah, nah, true story. uh, I just be needing to get the fuck sometimes. It just is what it is. I need to like not see my damn dishes, not see my kitchen, not see my children's bedroom, not see no damn laundry, just more, way more. But it's all good though. Y'all know I'm in manifestation mode, so shout out to that. I'm manifesting the life I want, so it's coming. Amen. Um, I'll be getting a break from home life really, really soon, but I feel like I've been putting my life on hold for real, and it's hard to explain. I know, cause it's an old school saying where it say you can't walk and chew bubble gum. No, shit, no. It depends. It depends on the walk, and it damn sure gonna depend on the bubble gum. Yeah, no. Shit. Sometimes I can't. Shit. Period. Sometimes I just need to pray. You know, and be still, so to speak. And that's what I've been doing, y'all. And lately things have been so weird for me. It's just like I almost like I've been having an out of body experience, even with y'all. For real, true story. Even with y'all. Like I was telling my honey this earlier. It's like when I'm podcasting with y'all, but my mind is somewhere else. Does that make sense? Yeah, like that. So it's almost like a basketball player or something like that being distracted. Like I that's what I feel like. I feel like I don't have my head in the game for real. But I want to be consistent. I have to be consistent. I got to show up. Every time I show up, y'all see God. You know, it just is what it is. That's the truth of the matter. Every time I show up for myself, I'm showing up for God. Period. It is what it is. Like I gotta let y'all see his, you know, works through me. I gotta let y'all see how faithful he is. Amen. Yeah. True story. Hang in there. Hang in there. I'm telling you, I'm gonna show y'all something in a minute. But like it just is what it is. So like I show up. I just keep showing up, y'all. Even when I want to take a break, even when I need to take a break, even when I can. Y'all know I can. What? Huh? Say what? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. It's just favor ain't fair. It ain't. Favor ain't fair. And it really feel like weight sometimes. And that'd be the crazy thing about that's just it's hard to explain. But I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? It's not fair. And to me, that's what be the crazy thing about when people be like, uh, an outsized perspective. You know what I'm saying? People be looking at your blessings like they're blessings. You know what I'm saying? But they don't necessarily see the weight, that comes with that. So it is what it is. But it's I don't know. It's hard being humble and happy, at the same time. Seemingly, I ain't lying because the minute you try to smile about something or get excited, here come life. You know what I'm saying? To me, ready to humble you. But at the end of the day, our God is an awesome God, period. So, um, I just keep going, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I just keep going. But like it's like a pimple. That shit gonna come to a head. It's about to come to a head real soon. Uh so shout out to that. And then I told y'all too, like, I don't know. This has been crazy for me. This shit been one hell of a ride. Um and I don't know. I guess I don't know if it's because I'm adulting for real this go round. Hell, I know last time I moved, it was like it felt like the house was on fire, like literally, for real. Uh, like for real. I mean, that's how it felt. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, it's like the news came so quick, and the decision was made so fast to move. I didn't have nowhere near as much time that I've been having to get prepared for this. And I don't know, like this has been different. You know what I'm saying? I've been like preparing to move literally for months now. It's crazy. And I'm still preparing. And it's just been overwhelming, a little bit. But like I said, y'all bear with me because it's coming to a head. But I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna start packing some more this weekend, and reality really finna start hitting because I'm really finna start like doing a little bit of deep cleaning and stuff like that. But I really want to leave my cleaning more for next month. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Um, yeah, I really just need to get my stuff out. I do. I need to just get my stuff out. But I definitely been thinking about the cleaning part too. It's just a lot. I'm so ready to get moved, get settled, so I can get on with, Child, I'm trying to get that income check. She gave her income tax check so I can get on with. Period. I'm ready to get on with. I just feel like it's I can't explain it. It's almost like I got a newborn or something. I just feel like my life has been on hold. And that's so crazy. And almost hard to explain. But again, in the summertime, I should be back. You know what I'm saying? In the summertime, I mean, I should be back to normal, back to myself, not feeling like, oh my God, like I got too much going on. Because that's how I've been feeling lately, you know? Just like I got too much going on. And like I just said, like things are just happening to me. Almost like I'm just been having an out of body experience for real. So it is what it is. Uh, but yeah, come come the summertime, I be through with all of that shit. This just is what it is. Through with all of that shit. I might take a vacation, I might not. I definitely been eyeing something down. It just is what it is. I've been planning for a vacation, but I don't know. I don't really know because I talk myself out of that shit for real. Especially if I take a family vacation first. You know what I'm saying? We have a family vacation and we already been doing a lot of stuff. I'll just, but I've been wanting to take a vacation. Seriously. Uh, because the truth is, it's overdue. It's time. It's been. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But man, yeah, come on now. I said, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. By June, things should be going really good, and I should be like back into a rhythm, settled in my new spot, getting used to my new spot, getting used to my new norm, and ready to push forward and move forward. Was ready for whatever I got planned for the rest of the year, y'all. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I'm still excited. I'm still excited. Uh, y'all know I started the year excited AF. Y'all know I started the year pumped. I'm like, oh my God, this my year. This gonna be my year. Like, yeah, I'm about to kill it. Yeah, I'm about to yeah. Like, yeah, I just knew it. Yeah, I know I'm about to I know I got that feeling. Hey, I had that feeling. So shout out to that. And I still feel like that. But I just feel like I was running. You know what I'm saying? For real, that's how I feel. I felt like I was running, like at a Shakiri speed. And then I had to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like this move made me have to stop, you know? But I wasn't, it's weird. It's just imagine somebody running as fast as Shakiri and then she gets stopped, whether somebody trip her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like that's really hard to first of all, when you going that fast, it takes time to slow down. I ain't get to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So like imagine, I don't know, just being tripped or running at a really fast speed and just coming to a sudden stop real fast that you wasn't really even expecting like that. Cause like nah, I knew I was moving, but I ain't know it was gonna take all this fucking energy, you know. I knew I was moving, but I didn't know I was gonna, take so much time and again the energy shit into the shit. It just is what it is. But yeah, it was just unexpected. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it feels like. So now I feel, like almost like if you was kind of knocked out by it, you blacked out. You know what I'm saying? You fell or got the wind knocked out of you. You know, for real, true story. I feel like I'm trying to like get back on my feet or something. It's weird. But again, I've been showing up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. I've been showing up and doing it like it's supposed to go. Yeah, true story. And for that, I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? For real. Shout out to that. I am proud of myself. Uh, Like, like even because I'll be like, I could be around somebody and they'll ask me, like, well, are you still? Because I might be, I might go to talking other, you know, business ideas or plans or goals or investments, and so they'll ask me, are you still doing your content thing? And I'll be like, yeah, you know, yeah. Hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it feels good. It feels good. You know what I'm saying? Period. To say that. Because I feel like I'm still showing up for myself and I'm showing up for God. Like, yeah, look at God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at me now. Look at me now. Oh, I'm getting paper. Period. Because I'm taking y'all on this entrepreneur journey with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and showing y'all, hey, this is what it looked like. I decided to stop working. I decided to take a gamble on myself. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't at all. Thank God I got somebody that hold me down, though. Period. Because, man, listen, I just don't know. I don't know how I could have did it or how long I could have, went if I didn't, you know. So, and thank God. But like, yeah, I'm taking y'all along with me. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it looks like. It's hard. It's hard. It's work. you know. It's y'all make sure I hit the like button too. It's hard, it's work, it's confusing. Um, it can be frightening at times. But you gotta know God, right? You gotta know God. You gotta know, yeah, come on now. It don't matter where you are in life. You just you got to know that you know. Okay, know that you know somebody. Amen. Worth knowing. Period. And that's just Jesus for me. Cause like I I don't know no better. I say that all the time. I don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no greater. So, it can, we all know, it can be rewarding, you know. At times, being an entrepreneur, it can be promising, you know. Um, and like, yeah, I'm just pushing forward, you know what I'm saying? Pushing forward towards the good part. It's just what it is. Like, look at you see, when we gonna get to the good part? Hey, I'm tired of living like hey. We hustling, we struggling, we hustling, we struggling, and the game won't change. It remains the same. Come on, y'all. Like, come on. But you gotta have faith in God. I'm gonna keep showing up because I want y'all. I want, I want y'all to look at God. Period. Look what He did for me. Because remind you, when I first started my entrepreneurship journey, I didn't know nothing about nothing. Okay. But, and, it's still a journey. I'm still learning. Still got a ways to go. But that's what's exciting about being on a journey. You know, you're able to look back. Like today I was able to look back, you know what I'm saying, and show the girl, you know what I'm saying, how far my hair has come. You know, it said March something. I showed her a picture from March something, 2025. She's like, wow, it's been a year. hmm But like that's what's, it is what it is. Like I'm nowhere near where I was. Remind you at first, like I was stuck working jobs. I couldn't see the pot of gold, much less along the rainbow. It was always raining on me. Shit. I was in a depressed state. Really? True story. And so those feelings followed me until I didn't feel like that no more. Until wait, I was like, wow, okay, well, I can, you know, I can be an entrepreneur. I don't have to conform. I don't have to go work a job. I can start my own business. I can get me something going. I can work for myself. I started having those feelings and I just started pushing towards that. Still pushing towards that. Ain't gonna stop. Um, and I just gotta listen, lots and lots and lots of prayer. Is what it is. Lots and lots of prayer. God be getting me through it. I'm telling you now. Cause it gets hard. It does. It gets hard. It gets tough. Yeah, it do. It gets hard. It gets tough. It gets rough. You gonna have to put. You gonna what? Get you a good pair of boots. You understand? Period. Because when you on a journey, you period. You gonna need. You know what I'm saying? A good pair of boots. Shit. You gonna have to pull them by the straps over and over again, like Nelly said, child. Yeah, true story. And man, hit dice. Let it hit, let them hit what they hit. Let it hit where it's supposed to hit. You feel me? It just is what it is. And you gotta look at things as like no love lost. Like no love lost. It was a lesson, you know. You gotta look at L's like lessons. It just is what it is. That's how I feel about it. Because like for instance, let's say I don't know, but let's say you was trying to do something, right? And it don't work out. Well, that was a lesson. You might look at it like a L because it was something that you wanted. But you can also look at it like a different type of L, a lesson that led you to your blessing instead, because to me, like that's what um I can't explain it, but that's what life be about. A bunch of curves and swerves and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, with me, every time I thought I wanted something, God gave me something better. That man, I promise y'all, that is a true story. I mean, every single time. Like I remember one time, this is a true story too. I man, well, never mind, cause it was kind of ghetto. So I want. I guess I won't. I guess I won't share that one. Yeah, true story. But okay, here's a story that I will share though. Here's another one. So like just recently, I wanted a particular house, right? I wanted this particular house when I first started, trying to figure out where I want to move to and stuff like that. It was this particular house that I wanted, right? God said, keep going. He gave us something better, you know. Um, and it's not just out of sight better, you know what I'm saying? But it is. It's better in a lot of different ways, you know? And like it's man, I'm telling you, that's just it's how that's how my life has been. That's just how it's been, you know. So again, I'm old enough to not even look at stuff like, or let me say this, I'm mature enough to not even look at stuff like a loss anymore. It's just a lesson. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was brought up or thought up, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? To teach me something, something. It is what it is. Almost like, for instance, what I'm doing right now. It's crazy. But like when I began my content creating journey, I was working a job, and while I was working a job, I began a spiritual journey, y'all. For real. True story. And I tell y'all this story all the time because it's so important to me. It is. It's so important to me because like going on that spiritual journey was the best thing that I ever did in my life. One of the best things I have ever done in my life. One of the best decisions that I have ever made, y'all. For real. Hear me out. Hear me out. I tell y'all that story all the time because it's so near and dear to my heart. And it's almost like like, I can't explain it. It's almost like so like hard to believe. Like for instance, if it wasn't me, then I don't know if I would believe every single detail, if that makes sense. But it is what it is. I feel like God showed me and know me. You know what I'm saying? During that time, it just is what it is. He showed up for me like no other. And for that, I will forever be grateful, forever bow down my knee and my head. You know, it just changed me for real, for the better. Still changing me to this day too. And that's what's crazy about it. Cause that's the thing. Drastic changes, like the changes that God has been doing in me in my life, that type of stuff don't happen overnight. It don't, y'all. It take time. It take work. It take healing. But anyway, so I was working a job and I had begun my spiritual journey. Unbeknownst to me, in this spiritual journey, God led me to my entrepreneurship journey. Yeah, he sure did. Cause that's when I said to myself, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? And I literally started. It wasn't even like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like so easy. It wasn't nothing that I like struggled with. Now I will say this. I was already on an entrepreneurship journey. And I did forget that. I forgot. I was already on the journey. Mhm. Yep, I forgot. Cause I was doing first I wanted to do clothes. But then I said, oh shit, now hold on now. I was like, wait a minute. You gotta have some money for this. Yeah, now. To sell clothes, you gotta have some real money. Um, it's just a lot of stuff that you need. You need money, but another thing you need is a lot of experience too. You know what I'm saying? So you know how like on Project Runway, how them people be making pants and stuff like that's what you need to me. It's a lot. The clothing business was tough and hard. So anyway, I moved on from that and I started doing like I wanted to do home decor and stuff, you know. But I was like, so the easiest way and fastest way for me to get up in people's houses would be through scent and smell. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do wax melts and room sprays and stuff like that. But like after that, you know what I'm saying? Cause like all of that felt iffy. Like I wanted to do it, but it all felt iffy. The clothing business felt iffy because it felt too expensive. It felt over my head. It felt overwhelming. It felt like I didn't have enough experience or money, you know, to do it. The other business felt iffy just because like it was sales. It was sales and it just really didn't feel like me. It didn't feel like something that how can I explain it? Like sales just don't go with my personality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, true story. You know how people be like, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you want to smell this perfume? Excuse me, ma'am, do you want to try this makeup? Excuse me, who do you have at home for your internet?" I can't do that type of stuff. I don't like that type of stuff. So nothing felt smooth until I got to the content thing. You know what I'm saying? The content thing just seemed like a smooth, easy, no brainer, you know? And I thank God, you know what I'm saying? Because after that, I got into the dog business, the kennel business, you know, um, when uh you know, I got into that. And that didn't really go like I thought it would. Although I don't want to speak on it like, it can't still, you know. make it do what it do because I'm still tapped in, you know. Um, but yeah, I don't even, you know, it is what it is. But like, yeah, so like I'm still like on my journey, you know what I'm saying? True story, like overall, I'm still uh, doing my thing, and I'm gonna go wherever uh my spirit, leads me, you know what I'm saying? So to speak. But yeah, when I first started, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. It's crazy to go from that to, oh, okay, seeing yourself as, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The owner of, whatever you're the owner of, um, or to see yourself as Shay Renee, um, it's just a blessing. It is. It's a blessing. And sometimes you gotta tell yourself, hey, this I'm not where I wanna be, exactly. But hell I'm nowhere near where I was, Cause it is what it is, like I said. Uh Back when I was just working jobs, I didn't know how the heck, you know, I was gonna ever come from up out of that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like living in somebody's shadow or something, you know? True story. When I was child, when I was working them jobs, I didn't know how the hell I was gonna come from up out of that. And as an entrepreneur, it's that you know, it's kind of nerve wracking a little bit, but not really. You know what I'm saying? It's not, at least not for me. Not anymore. You know, at first it was. I used to get scared. I used to get down. I used to get depressed. Not no more. You know what I'm saying? True story. Now, shit, I got plans. I'll be like, well, I'm gonna do this. And if that don't work, I'll be doing this. Shit, it just is what it is. Like at this point, everything, yeah, I'm throwing this shit at the wall. Yeah, something gonna stick. uh, True story. Yeah, that's how I be feeling. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. But where's my drink at? I was gonna say soda. Yeah, I know I lied. I do not drink soda no more. I'm trying to see when the last time I had soda. Cause I be the most proud of myself when like everybody around me got it. Cause at first I used to be like, can we please not buy it? I'm recovering. Can we just not buy it? But now I be like, buy that shit, buy all that shit. What you want? You want lemon lime? You want strawberry? You want grape? You want orange? Which one you want? You see? Because it's just like, oh well, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Hey, have fun with that. Here's what it is. That shit don't phase me. And no more. So shout out to that. But I got some tea somewhere poured up or whatnot, whatnot. Child, I don't even know how long I've been up. How long I've been out of bed? It's look like it's over an hour now. Mm. Today, I hope I'm not tired tomorrow. That's my biggest thing. Today I was tired all day. I went and got a coffee, a medium coffee. I ain't had coffee, any drink, none of that shit in a while. Cause remember, I was telling y'all I don't like in my mind, even though I haven't been getting no good sleep, in my mind, that coffee is part of the reason why I'm up right now. So I just don't like stuff like that. I don't need nothing altering my sleep. You know what I'm saying? Or making me stay up longer when I'm really tired. I just like to let my body naturally do its thing. But I told y'all that earlier. I like natural shit. This is what it is. I don't like forcing nothing. I was looking at myself in the mirror today and I just started smiling. I cannot believe how long it's been since I had some lashes. Like I took a break from lashes, which I always do. You know what I'm saying? That's not nothing new for me. But what is new for me is the fact that I haven't had none on in months. Nah, yeah, nah, that's new. I always take a break from lashes to take care of my own. So that's why I don't wear them that much. You know what I'm saying? Because, they rip your own stuff off. And I don't want to be, hold on now, I want to have my own. I don't want to be dependent on them. And I think a lot of women, I would assume that a lot of women look crazy without their lashes because they don't really have none from wearing them so often and ripping theirs off. I don't have time for that. So with that being said though, but God damn, I didn't mean to go lashless, live a lashless life. But this is crazy. I don't sometimes I want them. It's hard to explain. But let me just tell you, with big hairstyles, like if I have a lot of long weave in my hair and stuff like that, I want lashes. Because they pair with stuff like that, you know. But I'm more of a natural kind of girl. I like natural looks. I like buns. I like ponytails. I love ponytails. It's my thing. And ponytails don't necessarily require lashes to me. You know, they're more natural. And I like to have my eyes more natural looking, if that makes sense. When I wear lashes with ponytails, they're really, really, really dramatic. And I think I had just fell in love with this natural vibe that I've been on. Well, I haven't been wanting no lashes. I haven't. And every now and again, I be wondering, what my man be thinking. It is what it is. Every now and again, I can't help but wonder, do he miss me with that type of stuff, though? You know? And maybe I should ask them. But yeah, I just been chilling. I just been chilling. I've been doing me. Shh. I was even wondering, well, not wondering, just am I gonna go back to wearing makeup? And I'm like, I guess if I need to, or if I want to. Need to is crazy. If I want to, I guess. But I can't tell you the last time I wore makeup. I ain't been on that. I put lipstick on. Shut up to that. I wear lipstick just about every day. But makeup, I haven't wore that shit in forever. And honestly, I really don't miss doing it. I don't miss doing it. I don't miss the shit getting on my clothes. Um, but yeah. Hmm. I know I recently got an invite to a party, so I guess it'll give me an excuse to get all done up or whatever. And I was trying to today. I thought about that. I'm like, so should I buy? So I'm like, do I shop out of town? You know, because the party's out of town or whatnot, whatnot. I'm like, nah, don't threaten me with a good time. Y'all know, anytime I can see somebody else's mile, I'm gonna see another mile. So shout out to that. But like, yeah, I don't know. So I thought about that today. I'm like, okay, I like eh. Right now, it's crazy too. Cause when I first got on here, I was thinking about fashion. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. Child, today I was looking for me a little jacket and I could not find one. Child, I could not find one. The stores let me down. But I wasn't at no stores like that, but still. Like a little jacket, I was annoyed. Um, yeah, no, I was hella annoyed. And I take a step further. Sometimes I don't be knowing, like, I can't explain it, but I know I want to give y'all some fashion tips, period. Uh, yeah, so tip number one, dress for your body type. Okay, period. Shout out to that. Uh, Period. Dress for your body type. I read somewhere just recently that this particular kind of jacket is for my body type. So that's why I was looking for it today. For real. Oh, true story. Because I was talking to somebody just recently, and they were saying something about fashion, and like I do be keeping up with fashion. Yeah, I do. To like, I just be seeing what's going on. I like to see what's going on. And I was talking to somebody about fashion, and so then I started like looking up, like what's going on right now, because that's what I be doing. Sometimes I'll look up like colors, or you can look up like what's hot right now, and they'll tell you. Maybe Google will always tell you, and they don't never be lying. When I say they don't never be lying, cause like so yeah, that's my tip too. Like if you looking to spruce up your closet or something like that, you can always just Google like what's hot and what's in right now. And babe, when I tell you Google be popping up and it's always on point. It is. Cause I'm the type of person where I pay attention to everything. So like, yeah, they ain't lying. Cause let me tell you what Google said is hot right now. And I looked this up about probably like no more than a month ago. It said that like uh it said a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to think of what stuck with me though. What stuck with me was like these little like skirts. You know what I'm saying? Like it said skirts, but it said a particular kind of skirt, and I forgot what they calling it. But if you pay attention, that's what a lot of girls is wearing right now, the skirts, because they hot. You know what I'm saying? It says that they're hot right now. So I'm like, yeah, baby. I'm ready to have my legs out. Period. I'm think I'm bringing it. Yeah, I'm like, okay, it might be gravy at the party, baby. I'm bringing thighs. Okay, I'm bringing another. Nah, but I'm playing, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get me a little skirt. You know what I'm saying? Or one of these little what I'm saying, little dresses. Period. It's just, yeah. I was thinking today, am I gonna go get me one now? You know what I'm saying? At home, or do I shop when I get out of town? Shop, I don't know. But I know it'll give me a reason to plan some makeup. Yeah. Say yeah. Cause outside of a date night, you know, outside of a date night, I ain't put no makeup on. And when I go back to podcasting, when I go back to being on camera, y'all hit the like button. Y'all ready for that? Ooh, ooh, Y'all ready for me to be back on camera? Child, my nerves is bad about the camera thing. Not really. Not really. I really don't. I feel like at first it's gonna take a little bit getting used to, but I'm like, I'm ready. I really don't care. I'm just ready. I wanna be ready. Does that make sense? It just is what it is. So in other words, I just wanna get my set together, man. Let's figure that out. And I still necessarily haven't figured that part all the way out, but I guess it's coming around the mountain a little bit. Like I had one idea, whoop de doo. I got one idea. I don't know, but I will say this. When I first started doing this, I did too much. I told y'all that I did too much. I did it backwards. This time I want to do it. I want to take my time. Does that make sense? Like I don't want to do too much. I don't at all. Period. So shout out to that. But I got an idea. I definitely got an idea. And I think it might work, but anyway, we'll see. Oh, child, y'all know I'm bad and moody. So that's that. I think I got a little idea. We'll see how it's gonna work. Mm-mm-mm. But like, yeah, I'm a little worried. It is what it is. Because I don't know how long it's gonna take me to put a set together. Right. I got one idea for a set. After that, I'll be it's not funny. Oh, it's not funny. But no, for real. Well, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Cause I never thought about that either. That's that too. Who knows? I don't know, y'all. I'm confused now. Um, cause I often say I got one idea for my set. Then after that, I just don't have nothing. And if it like I said, if I don't do that, then I'll be back to square one, y'all. Y'all need to send me some sad ideas. Yeah. Tell me what y'all think. Like, what? What do y'all think? Like, give me some ideas. Let me cut the comments on so y'all know my theme is my comment section. Well, not my theme, but I don't. Hold on. Child, I'm all over the place. Well, actually, when I think about it, I don't have a theme. I don't. My theme is the internet streets. I be in the internet streets. My theme is word on the curb, I guess you could say, you know. So I've always like thought about like, um, like I've thought about like I could, I know if I say like one more time, right? Like, yeah, hit the like button. Period. But like, nah, for real, true story. So I've thought about getting somebody to draw me something. You know, like I can get somebody to draw me something. I mean, mm, that's one option. Oh, I kind of like that option, y'all. Just a little bit. What y'all think? I kind of like it a little bit. I thought about it. Yeah, nah, true story. I kind of thought about it. Oh, that's one idea. Boom, that's two. I had one idea now, two then popped up. So shout out to that. But like, yeah, no, I thought about like getting somebody to like draw me stuff, like, or write me stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a comment section, things that's in the comment section. She thinks she all that. Hit the like button, or like just a comment section, things that you would see in a comment section. But then I don't know, something else popped up in my head. Yeah, a little something, something. But I will say this, certain chats look better than others, Like, yeah, that's the only thing. Darn. I don't know. Maybe I don't have that no more. I had that idea, but maybe not anymore because I don't know. Give me a minute though. But like, yeah, I was just thinking certain, yeah, yeah, I'm feeling that. So I don't know. Give me a minute though, y'all. You know, I'm gonna put me a little something, something together so we won't just be staring at each other. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But I will say this: I'm not going all out. It's just gonna be a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going all out. I might give me a mic and I might not. That type of stuff is just like, I have to see if I feel like I want or need it, if that makes sense. Yeah, so shout out to that. But I want to get y'all a little something, something now. Matter of fact, I wish I had the time and the money. I do have the money though, so shout out to that. Yeah, period. Y'all know I am a what? I'm a millionaire. Okay. Shout out to that. I am manifesting that. Um, mhm. Period. I've been manifesting that probably for like at least a month now. Yeah, amen. So no more. I don't have the money talk. I have the money. Okay. Uh, you can bet your bottom dollar. I got the money. Yeah, because I'm a millionaire already. Period. The money I already made. So, mhm. With that being said though, and that's why I said, that's why I'm telling y'all, like, I keep showing up so y'all can see God. You know what I'm saying? Now, I believe God gave me the million already, you know, and for y'all to see it, it's gonna knock y'all socks off. Amen. It's gonna knock y'all socks off. Period. So shout out to that. But like, oh, keep watching and do me a favor, hit the like button. But anyway, though, like I was telling y'all, I wish I had the time. I'm not gonna say the money because I got the money. I wish I had the time and the energy to put me you know like like a real cool, I would say a cool studio together, you know? Excuse me. And when I say cool, I'm thinking like, y'all know like how South Walker, you know, like like those vibes. You know, the Florida vibes, when people be, doing all that shit on the walls and stuff. I like that. I like that. And that's like, what a lot of people are doing right now. Shoot, I didn't even know if I wanted to do my house like that. True story. And I don't consider myself like a big kid or nothing like that, but I'm kind of liking this vibe, where I can't explain it because I'm thinking now. I think I'm getting ahead of myself, and I'm thinking about two different things. Now, one, it's a certain way that well, I'm not gonna say a lot of dudes, but some dudes be decorating. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. For instance, like I said, they just be painting up a lot of stuff and buying up a lot of, weird looking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like non-traditional looking furniture and stuff like that. That's the new wave or whatnot, whatnot. And so, I like that. Oh. Cause for instance, dang, 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine did a video recently, and people was like, "Dang, his stuff look nice," and it did. He 6ix9ine had like I think his house. His house is like the way he liked to wear his hair, y'all. It's real colorful. You know what I'm saying? Like pink, blue. It's cute, but it's hard to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like he did some crazy stuff to his house, And yeah, I wish I had the energy to, like put forth that type of energy into one room. But I'd be lying if I said I did. I don't. Like I like that type of stuff, but I can't necessarily say if it's for me, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense, for real. Like I was telling my babe, I'm just so used to white walls. Like I was watching this lady paint her room the other day on Instagram, and I thought it came out really, really nice, but a lot of people was on her head about the color she used and the way she did it. But overall, I was thinking like I'm so used to white walls. I don't know if I would even do all of you know, like I see people do a lot of stuff to their walls, a lot of cute, cool stuff. I don't think I'd ever do that though. Well, I know they say never, so I can't say ever, but I don't know. I think I'm just used to white walls, like really, really used to it. Uh, like really, really used to it to the point where I don't know. I don't know if I would change things just because I can. Because at the end of the day, you got to be mindful that, like, that stuff got to be changed back. It don't have to, but, and sometimes it do have to. It just depends on the place and the property. But, like, yeah, a lot of people do change it back. But again, that shit takes energy. Okay. I don't know if I got time for all of that. Yeah, nah, true story. Cause I don't even want to paint. I thought about, man, listen, one thing about me, I'm a forward thinker. I am a throw thinker. So whatever I be wanting to do, like I be wanting to like have something that can go with me. Does that make sense? Like off the rip. So in other words, I don't want to paint a wall for me a set. You know, I be wanting to paint, I be wanting to build a fake wall. Yeah, nah, true story. I be wanting somebody to build me a fake wall that I can paint and move it and paint it over and, do this to it and do that to it and add to it, you know, because that's what people do when they be having sets. That's called like a real set. And that's the type of stuff I be want, you know what I'm saying? Like you can, you can have one behind you, right? And then, cause I seen this lady do it on YouTube. I seen a lady build her one on YouTube. It was nice too. And I still can't remember how she did it. Lord, I don't remember. Because I wasn't paying attention like that. Because Lord knows I don't want to do all that goddamn work. I sure don't. So shout out to that. But yeah, no, built she built a set. And she started with the one wall behind her. And then, like think of it, like a box or something. You know what I'm saying? She started with the one wall behind her. Then she came like with the wall that would sit to your right. Then, the wall that would sit to your left. You know, so it actually makes you look like you sitting in a whole entire room. And then she brought furniture in and decorated it how she wants to and stuff. See, I be wanting to do stuff like that. I do, but that's a lot. One, you got to know how to build something like that. Two, it got to be able to break down to me. See, to me, it's one thing to build it, right? It's one thing to build it. It's one thing to put feet on it and make it stand. but it need to be able to press back up against the wall to me. You see what I'm saying? So like that's where my dilemma come in at. And I would need somebody to build that too. And that just ain't that's not, you know, that's that the type of shit I'm on is like if your dad do handiwork or like if my man build stuff, you know. But that ain't no, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna take time. That take a handyman for you to like tell him your vision and he go with it, you know? It just is what it is. But like, yeah, eventually that's what I want. I want a real set, you know. Now I did think about this though. I guess if you had an actual room, right? Then I guess you wouldn't have to build a set. You can just decorate the room and make the room, the entire room, your set. But I don't know. Um, I don't know. For me, it's more like I don't know, like a portable thing. Uh, you understand what I'm saying? So basically, like, if you're, let's say you're renting a space, you know what I'm saying, for your to do your content in. One month you might be doing it over here. Next month you might be down the road somewhere. You done found a better building or a better deal. So to me, like I want my stuff to be able to be portable. I can pack it up and take it wherever. You know, versus being tied down to this one space, if that makes sense, child. But I don't know. I eventually I'll get there. I guess one day I'll eventually get there, or one day I'll figure it out. But I know one thing: until I figure out exactly what I want to do as far as a set, some type of set, I'm not coming back on this camera, y'all. I'm not, cause like if I'm gonna do it, I like to do it a certain way, if that makes sense. If I'm gonna do it, I like to do it right. And yeah, I'm not just gonna do no any old thing, y'all. I was finna say I'm tired of temporary sets too. That's that. Remember, I was here, there, everywhere. I'm over that too. I might do something temporary as far as like you know you like I might start out with one idea and then before I know it, I done changed it up. That it might be temporary like that, but it ain't gonna be temporary like, oh, I'm in my closet today and now I'm in my living room and tomorrow I'll be in my bedroom and the next day I'll be in my back room in my backyard. Like next day I'm in my I don't plan on doing that. I wanna give me one spot, we politic it, and that's that. And as I'm sitting here sitting and thinking and talking to y'all on my couch, it's pretty freaking really, really comfortable. So I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know what I'm saying, I ended up wanting to get a little couch for my set or something. I don't know. I really don't know. I would have to see how that, you know, um, looks on camera or whatnot, whatnot. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just know that said shit gonna be annoying trying to figure it out. Yeah, true story. I do. I feel like it's gonna be, and I don't even know why. That's what gets me too. But child, it is what it is. I know I'm getting not annoyed, but kinda even just thinking about the shit. Yes, Lord. I don't know. And then I'm back to square one because back to square one because I don't know what I want to put in my background. I don't. That's annoying as hell. But I will say this though, with everybody else podcast, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily feel so bad. Like nobody don't be knowing what to do. They don't. Don't nobody be knowing what to decorate with. It just is what it is. Yeah, and I take it a step further too. Everybody, that's another thing I noticed too. Everybody be having like I want to say like set issues, so to speak, or something like that. Like, yeah, everybody is trying to find somewhere to film. Everybody is trying to find like the best background, and it's like, oh my God, it's hella annoying. I'm still sitting here like different ideas is coming through my mind, and I really, really don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. And that's annoying. It is just a little bit. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much thought into it though, honestly, because I will say this. I did have a little vibe going on, and I liked it. Yeah, true story. So I might just have to go back to that, you know. It is what it is. I don't know, y'all. I'm so lost as far as like what I want to do. But I'll be figuring something out soon. Like I said, I did have one little vibe where I had some, my little stuff going on. I might do that again. I don't know. I guess I gotta just see. I guess I gotta just sit back and be patient and see how everything gonna go. I probably do. Probably just end up putting me some type of little wall together and gone back to what I had. Remember when I had, my little lights and stuff? I like that. I might go back to that. The only reason I changed that set is because remember I said, my neighbors. I feel like my neighbors could hear me through my walls, so I stopped. But I like that vibe. I might go back to get to that. I ain't see nothing wrong with it. That just might be the move, y'all. And at least even if it's temporary, I know it's something that I can do quick and it don't take a lot of thought, because other than that, I was feeling really, I think, feel like, bust my brain a little bit, and I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that, child. But I do think I might take my time getting back on camera. It is what it is. I ain't gonna rush it. I'm not. I'm not gonna rush it, y'all. I'm gonna try to, do it, you know what I'm saying? So it go right. Yes, indeed. I just need it to go right. Amen. So shout out to that. Um, Child, and yeah. Remember last time it seemed like my kids did something to my Lord. Yeah, I just I'm gonna have to keep my kids out the set. It is what it is. But like, yeah, y'all. I think I'm gonna go back to how it was. Okay. So shout out to that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That was kind of cool. I think I'm gonna go back to that. I need to look and see what I had going. I think I didn't have nothing but a little something, something. I ain't even had too much going on. So shout out to that. But yeah, y'all, I'm getting a little sleepy now. Amen. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad, y'all, because I really can't afford to be. I just really can't afford to be tired when I'm supposed to be up and going. If that makes sense. Child, I hope it do, but like now, I don't see how people could stay up all night. You know what I'm saying? Now when they got stuff to do the next day. Now if you finna lay around and have breakfast in bed, that's different. But how your ass gonna be up all night and you got something to do bright and early? That's crazy. I don't like that. I don't like that for myself at all. Period. So I always got something to do. Mm. So shout out to that. But anyway, y'all, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to appreciate everybody for coming through and kicking it with me. And if you hit the like button, I appreciate that too. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Amen. And I'll see y'all on my next video. Bye, y'all. I'm out.